Hello everyone and welcome back to Out of Ore. Today I did a little stuff off recording. We put this ramp in, we put this platform down to work off of. We're going after these gold veins down here. And then I'm also thinking that we should take all this down just to get it out of our way, because that way we can work back up in here. There's a couple gold veins over here we want to go after. There's one right here, the one over there, there's another one right over there. So we could just work our way right across and get all that. So we're just going to start digging here and see what we can do. Hope everyone out there's having a good day. And this thing is working like a charm. I mean, it's dumping it right in, it's running it through. I know I'm going to mess the name up, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but I had a comment that said, making money in this game is way too easy. And they're correct. On normal mode with this map, it is way too easy. But again, that's the reason why I've been talking about doing a hardcore series, because the money comes by slower. You have to spend more money on fuel. Another thing too is if we were purchasing the concrete blocks instead of making them, for 500 blocks it's like $1.1 or $1.2 million. And I mean, we have a 40 by 40 platform out there. So that's 1,600 blocks right there. So we have, what, 3.5 million in concrete blocks for that platform down there. Not including the platform we have here, the ramp going down. So if you're not making everything, the money doesn't come as fast because you're spending it on building. Let's see real quick. If I go into here, and I click this, go to concrete, and I just type in 500. 1.158 million. Obviously I don't want to do that, so we're going to switch that back in case I end up buying one accidentally. But yeah, it's a lot of money spent in concrete just right out here. I mean, I probably have, let's see, this one was 200 blocks, that one was 16. Then we got the supports going out there, it was another 150. I got another 50 down there, so we're looking at, 2,300 blocks at 1.5 million per 500, or 1.1 million per 500. I mean, it adds up quick. $5 or $6 million in concrete blocks. Oh, and don't forget the ramp we have going down the tunnel too. That's probably another 400 blocks too. But you see how this bucket looks all gray and looks like gravel? That's because it has more gold ore in it than it does pay dirt. If it had more pay dirt, it would show dirt. Unfortunately, the conveyor belts don't follow the same concept. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I do think I'm going to tear all that out over there. To just make it easier going a little further forward, I think. So that one's a light color. It's got more dirt than gold, even though we scooped some gold in there. And there is another gold spot right up on the top of that hill right there we're going to get to. I'm going to have to get it from the top though, I think. I mean, it's just everywhere in this map. Part of the reason why it's, I mean, in my opinion, so easy. It's just, it's everywhere. You know, we're playing the game out of ore and we haven't been out of ore yet. Thinking it might be easier to come from this direction though, to get that vein. And it doesn't matter if you're going forward or backward up the ramp here. Um, you still get like the same speed. I did find that if you go forward up it, you end up losing less dirt in the long run. Like your scoop, if you don't have it just right, starts to fall out when you're backing up that ramp. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that stuff out over there. Make a complete straight shot off this ramp coming down instead of having to angle every time. And yeah, I am digging in a little bit so I can get more of it when I get down lower. You know, if it works out the way I want it to. Might be too big of a bump now. Although we could flatten that out with a shovel too, make it a little less pronounced of a bump. I do have a couple spots I need to fill in on blocks though. Make it a little easier for myself. Not quite quick enough on that one. The conveyor's empty. Come on, climb out. There we go. Too bad you couldn't crab walk these like you can some of the vehicles. I mean, not in this game, but I mean in real life. I did mention that there's going to be a slight lull in videos because I'm going to be getting a new computer set up here in the next couple days, and so I may not have time to record doing that and getting everything program-wise added back in that needs to be added in. Downloading the games, etc. But hopefully that'll only be like a down for a day. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow after work. I guess when you're watching this, it'll be today after work. I see a gold vein. that's not good. Don't let me get stuck. Come on. I've also noticed if you try starting your speed like at the base of the ramp or in the middle of the ramp, you're going to get like 4 to 5 miles an hour max coming up the hill. But if you get like one block behind it and start moving forward, you'll hit 12, 13. Something to keep in mind when you guys are digging on your own mines. But being I did a bunch of this digging and putting this platform in off recording, a bunch of those rubies and diamonds should be done today. I spent like, I don't know, hour and a half maybe doing this, getting everything set up. Yeah, I'm tired of fighting with this thing. I'm going to put the concrete in and take their stuff out real quick. Try to not hit this thing every single time. Put this back on grid build. Plus it'll give me more blocks to build another ramp somewhere else if I need to. This thing's just been sitting over here running this entire time, not even using it. We could make some money back from that. Or use it somewhere else, maybe down the road. And this is the reason why you buy the fast sledgehammer. So if you are going to tear something fully down, you do it quick. I will have to remember there's a hole up here though. Well, for now, it'll probably be the same height as what we do over there. See, all this stuff shouldn't matter. Make sure I still have room. Okay, I still have room. But when we get over to the thing, check the storage before I tear it down so that make sure if there's anything in there I have room to fit it all. Now, go over here and check this storage facility. There's nothing in there, okay. So all this can be dug out now. Oh yeah, my power plant. And we can quit running into stuff. And we got like, I don't know, 100 or so blocks back. And this thing's a monster. I love it. Big old squishy tires. Just do whatever you want. Chained up. You got good traction. Lots of power. I mean, technically speaking, I could probably do it this way. Faster. But then it gets into me running off the ramp when I'm coming down. So I have like a lag spike or something, and I mean, I guess I could because the as you see, I started in the hill and it's like 4 miles an hour, and just won't get faster till you get to the top. So a lot of the digging I did, I also sold that stuff and put into the company fund, so it wasn't part of our current wallet. Like I said, I dug all this out right here, dug out this part down here that the truck's on right now, the loader's on right now, and made sure that we had a platform to work off. So. Come on, work your way out. There we go. I might need to flatten that little spot right there. It's a little much of a dip. But yeah, start one block before and you got 11, 12, 13 miles an hour. I don't know how fast this thing will actually go. I haven't checked it for full speed yet. But if it's like the other ones, it'll be somewhere in the 30 range for full speed. And going down this hill, if I just ram it, let's see, that's 23 before I change the pace in reverse, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's see if we can dig this and scrape it just a little bit. Yeah, it's a little smoother to come out. Yeah, unfortunately, like on this map, there's no real place to get this thing up to speed and see how fast it'll go. Everything's got terraces on it. Yeah, too much cut. Now we're going to do a scoop up high now, see if we can get rid of some of that overburdened dirt. Before the save, before it, come on. No, didn't make it. We'll just sit here for a second now. Yeah, unfortunately you can't dig or anything like that when it's saving. And the more you've done to the map, the longer it takes for saving too. I have my autosave set up to every 30 minutes. Every 15 is a little too much. An hour is too long in case you do have a crash of some sort. You could have almost an hour's worth of material just lost, and it's just a pain in the butt. Let's get the rest of that gold vein out of that one pocket there, and let's see where we're at. I also have a couple little things in my pocket I gotta toss in there too. Yeah, I may have to come from the top too. I don't think I can get it all. With the way I have it ramped down. But that's okay, we can put up a guardrail or a bumper or something to stop us from driving off the edge. I wonder if it says max speed in the sales thing. Let's look real quick. Let's see, vehicles, loaders, this one. Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay. Yeah, can't quite get the top part of it, but that's okay. I'm losing half this bucket too. So much so that we're going to come back in here and get some more. I think we're going to call that section good from here. We'll get a little bit from the top maybe. I mean, there's not much left up there, so maybe I'll just leave it alone. Kind of a lot of work for a little bit of material. Get a couple screws from this gold over here real quick, and then we'll go check the plant. I do like how it's continually feeding the material instead of having breaks in it from where you put like 10 tons in there and then don't have anything for 5 minutes, then put 10 tons in. Obviously that's not the correct amount, but and as you can see, most of that one's gold. Get ourselves out of here, get turned around, go dump a full load of gold. So what's everybody's thoughts on this game? What should be the end point for this season? I was thinking 20 to 25 million, but we're going to crest that probably today. I don't know for sure, but it's going to be close, I know that. Plus, like I said, we've also put 14 million into the company fund too. Let's see, put that there, storage there. Like a lot of the stuff can go into our storage down below because we don't need it on us right now. Let me get one more good gold scoop and we'll call that a day, I think. Come on, come on. You can do it. Just lost half of my load. Damn it. Well, most of my overload and a little bit of my load. Two half scoops make a full scoop, right? So I need to get one more. What we're going to do is we're going to come right over here and take this. Wow, it did make it a half scoop. What the heck? I thought for sure it would give me full on that one. There we go. So I'll go put a few blocks in real quick, so when we come back next time we'll have it ready to go. And let this material run through, and we'll go check the wash plant. Or storage, I should say. Yeah, I went down way too low. So like when you put these blocks into, if you have it, the dirt up high, the scoop, if you have it down low, will pick up a bunch of that also. It won't just scrape across the top, it'll dig down below. If you see me running across with my scoop down, it'll be picking dirt up. Alright, let's go check the plant. See what we got. Let's go this way. Gonna run down the hill. Jump the wall. Little roundabout way, but more realistic than jumping off the side of the hill up there. Alright, what do we got here? We got we got quite a few rubies. 1,400 there. Another 1,300. Oh, I did do a test earlier too. I sold 100 polished rubies and 100 unpolished, and the difference is 5.7 times. The polished ones bring in that much more. It's it was 3,000 something for the 100 unpolished, and 19,000 something, I believe is what it was. I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, 19,250 and 3,360. So that's a huge difference. Where are these diamonds going? Oh, those are rubies. Okay. I thought I was on the diamonds. Alright, so not as many diamonds, obviously, because we don't have as many. You get way more rubies than you do diamonds. And so let's see what we got in here. The plant's done running. So we're going to keep the silicone, we're going to keep the aluminum. We're going to go ahead and put that in here now. Aluminum, silicone. Alright, so we got, what, 17,500 gold bars almost. 5,000 in silver because we're doing all that actual mining of the ore. And 5,400 rubies and 2,800 diamonds. Which I don't think I have any of those in storage right now, so we're going to go ahead and keep these for right now. I may put some more through the machines to process. And we're going to sell all this stuff here. So we're at 22,470. Let's sell the silver first. That's 5,000 bars at 636,000. 7,400 gold is 1.1 million. The diamonds 2,763 is 512,000. Rubies 8,300 is 1.6 million, and gold is 1.45 million. So now we're up to 27, and we were at 22.4, so another $5 million day. I said it's easy to come by, but again, like if I was using money to pay for this concrete, you know, that's $4 million pad I'm standing on. And then of course we have the equipment over here. You know, you're looking at $250,000, 100,000, $250,000. That one was 150. I got a $2 million loader up there. We got a $5 million rock truck down here. A lot of money. Things add up. Fuel truck, I don't remember. It's like 150, 200,000. So that's going to do it for this one. I do have to make new parts. We blew out a battery and a hose while I was digging off camera. So I replaced those. I got those being built already. In fact, they're probably done by now. If you have any questions or comments on what you'd like to see for the next map, I mean, we have forest hills, forest flat, iron mine, coal mine, Scandinavia. I think Scandinavia is probably the hardest one. I want to kind of save that one for a later date. And then I also want to save the Arctic winter for a later date too. So out of like those 5, so you have forest hills, forest flat, iron pit, coal pit, and mine town. What would you guys like to see used for the next series we're going to be doing? It just hardcore. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, hit that like button please. It really helps out the channel. Any comments, questions, leave them down below. I'll get to them as quick as I can. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.